In the darkest days of World War II, when Asia stood on the edge of collapse and an unstoppable enemy swept across nations, a quiet, humble British officer stepped forward. His leadership would save millions, rebuild a broken army, and turn defeat into one of history's greatest military comebacks. This is the story of Field Marshal William Slim, the soldier who saved Asia. William Slim was born in 1891 in Birmingham, England. Not into privilege, not into wealth, but into a working-class family struggling to get by. Slim wasn't the strongest or the most brilliant at school, but he carried something far more valuable: determination. Seeking a future, he joined the British Army, not for glory, but for opportunity. World War I was his first test. Slim fought bravely in harsh deserts and deadly trenches. He was wounded, nearly killed, but survived. His experiences forged him, not into a loud commander, but a thoughtful, empathetic leader. A leader who understood fear, pain, and sacrifice, because he had lived it. By 1942, the world was once again at war. In Asia, the Japanese Empire swept through country after country with terrifying speed. Burma, a vital gateway to India, was collapsing. The British Indian Army was exhausted, starving, sick, and demoralized. And into this chaos, William Slim was given command. Slim inherited what many called the Forgotten Army, under-equipped, overlooked, and pushed to the edge of survival. But Slim saw something others didn't: potential. He rebuilt the army from the ground up. Better food, better training, better medical care, better morale. He told his men, "We are not retreating. We are advancing to victory, step by step." And slowly, the forgotten army began to believe again. In 1944, Japan launched a massive assault to invade India. Two critical battles, Imphal and Kohima, would decide the future of Asia. For months, Slim's troops fought in jungles, mountains, and mud. Outnumbered, surrounded, cut off, but they refused to break. These battles became known as the Stalingrad of the East, turning the tide of the entire war. And Slim's strategy, his calm leadership, and the courage of his soldiers saved the front. After years of brutal fighting, Slim launched one of the most brilliantly planned counterattacks of World War II. His 14th Army, once broken, now became an unstoppable force. By 1945, they liberated Burma, shattered the Japanese divisions, and secured victory in Southeast Asia. Historians call it the greatest Allied comeback of the war. Millions of lives were saved because one man refused to give up. After the war, William Slim was promoted to Field Marshal, the highest rank in the British Army. But more importantly, his soldiers loved him, not for his authority, but for his humanity. He changed leadership forever, proving that a great commander doesn't just win battles, he wins hearts. Many historians consider him the finest British general of the 20th century. Field Marshal William Slim left behind more than victories. He left lessons about courage, humility, and the power of believing in people. His story reminds us that even in the darkest moments, leadership can light the way. that armies are not made of weapons, but of human spirits, and that a single determined leader can change the fate of nations.